Summer is here, and in the Chicago area, that means more events and a lot more people.
People everywhere. Here to help us with some tips on how to maneuver through all the hustle and bustle is etiquette expert Akila Siti Easter. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me, guys.
I mean, it's not as bad as in the case where people are like always bumping into each other, but you do feel like you're kind of having to
maneuver,
do a little dance, you know?
I find myself singing "Move Out the Way," you know, the other famous song around there. But if you realize that etiquette is about looking at people around you and being aware of those around you, polite behavior in society. So there are some little rules that keep you safe, that keep you out of the way, traffic jams, things like that. The basic rule is move to the right, particularly when you're walking outside.
Right?
Yes, it's on the right side. And then you have people that can go around you. But on the street, when you're walking on the sidewalk, make sure you are on the right side. You're not in the middle of the street. I've seen those friends of three, let's all walk across. I'm like, now how is somebody going to get past you? So yeah, walking on the right side of the street.
And also, generationally, it feels like there are fewer and fewer manners being passed down.
Yes. Well, because they think it's respectability, politics, these different things. But these are actually rules to make you comfortable in any situation. That's why I kind of try to tell people. But I also tell people, you don't have to follow these. But if you feel uncomfortable in situations, you feel awkward a lot of times in situations, there are some discrete rules that can help you feel comfortable in any situation.
Okay. All right. So we have the situation with the stairs.
The stairs. So move to the right on the stairs.
Yeah. Okay. So what I find video that goes along with that.
Yeah, a lot of people try to, so this is me moving to the right. A lot of people tend to go straight down the middle or just wherever their position as soon as they walk in the door. But remember that people can be coming down the stairs and going up the stairs. If you're on the right, you're never bumping into each other. And I got a little workout here at Union Station. See me slow down at the top. But yes, on the right, you notice there's so much more space. And if somebody's in a hurry, they can easily pass you so you're not being bumped into from behind.
And you're also with the guardrails.
Right, yes. Too. So if you have something to hold on to.
Right.
This one, you said stay off your phone.
Yes, stay off your phone.
Thank you.
And your kids and whoever's with you walking down the stairs as well, they just maneuver behind you. It's not everybody.
So kids should go behind and not in front.
Yes, because the stronger person goes in front. If the kid trips, you catch the kid. Now, if the kid, my daughter. But if you are going up the stairs, the kid goes in front of you, so you can catch them if they fall back. And that's the same with gender as well.
What about, because like my kids lag, so if they're behind me and I'm going down.
I kind of hold her hand when it depends on their age. But once they get used to these different rules, they know what's going on. Like she knew to just move inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also, same thing on the escalators?
Well, escalators are very similar, but there's a slight difference because escalators are to move you faster, right? So you got to move to the right so the people can, if they want to pass you, they can pass you. That is one of my pet peeves at the airport walkways where people are just standing in the middle. That's actually, you're supposed to move to the right and let people who are rushing through the airport walk fast to the left. But there you can see again the rule of putting that time I put her in front of me because I'm supporting her from behind. Because my daughter has fallen on an escalator before and I almost had a heart attack. So
She get caught up in the escalator as it's going up, and you don't want that to happen.
What do you do if you encounter people who are not following the basic rules?
I know.
And how do you handle that and be nice?
It's my passive-aggressive way. So you just saw me with my daughter?
Yeah.
So we're moving to the right because we walk on the right. So I say it loud enough so everybody,
you're
and I hear people, I can see people, they're like, oh, I heard her. And then I can see them move. So I do a passive aggressive or I model the behavior. Or so if somebody's like real close behind me, say on the escalator, I will move to the right and say, hey, do you want to go past me? So it's kind of helping them with those little social cues.
And do you find that a lot of people listen and follow along?
They are polite. I actually, with the walkway, I say on your left because it's like a runner's rule. You say on your left. So I've noticed on your left and they hear it and then they get everybody, all their ducks in a row. Like you can tell they're telling their kids so they can learn along the way. You don't expect everybody to know these little tips.
What if you can't get around somebody and you're the one who needs to get past?
You just got to pace yourself and slow down. Like, respect I'll start singing that song again. But also when you're walking directly behind somebody, make noise. So especially on our streets, somebody's directly behind you. I always rattle my keys so they know somebody's directly. You shouldn't walk directly behind somebody, kind of a little to the side so they can see you in your periphery.
Okay, that's good to know.
So everybody can be safe.
Thank you so much. Make sure you follow her on the social media handles, Akila Siti, and AkilaSiti.com is website.
Yes,
thank you so much.
Thanks for the lesson.